Minister of Finance Ashwini Singh, and India was represented by the Indian High Commissioner Dr. K.J. Srinivasa. Dr. Singh said the agreement will facilitate the provision of solar power for 30,000 hinterland homes. He thanked the Indian High Commissioner for making the initiative possible. And moving on, 55-year-old Bibi Nazila Habibuddin was yesterday handed a death sentence for paying to have her father killed. The hitman, Lyndon Lewis, called Bullets, also received the same fate for the death of 76-year-old Habibuddin, only name given, a businessman of Ruby, East Bank, Essequibo. Bibi and Lewis were sentenced by Justice Sandal Kasoon in the Demerara High Court. During August of 2021, the duo had denied the charge, which stated that on February 15, 2008, they murdered Habibuddin. According to what Lewis had told the police, it all began sometime in 2008 when Bibi complained that other relatives had received properties and other assets, while she had received nothing. The woman had also stated that she wanted the old man's fuel station, cash he had in a bank, and assets he had in Georgetown. She then contacted an uncle of Lewis and hired Lewis to kill her father. He was promised $6 million, a house, and land. And moving on, a 9-year-old is dead following an accident that occurred on the Islington Public Road yesterday morning at approximately 9 a.m. The child has been identified as Carlisa Lewis of East Berbice Quarantine. She was a student of Overwinning Primary School. It is understood that the driver involved in the accident is in police custody and has since told police that on the day in question, he was driving north along the Western Drive lane when Lewis ran from east to west and into the path of the vehicle. The child immediately came into contact with the front of the vehicle, fell to the ground, and sustained injuries to her body and head. And to wrap things up this morning, let's tell you that yesterday the Ministry of Health reported that 6 more persons who tested positive for COVID-19 have died. As a result of this, Guyana's COVID-19 death toll has moved to 792. The country's latest fatalities are that of 4 unvaccinated persons, a fully vaccinated person, and another whose vaccination status is unknown. Meanwhile, 228 new infections were recorded, bringing the total number of confirmed cases to 32,055. Presently, there are 30 persons in the ICU, 142 persons in institutional isolation, 3,651 in home isolation, and 4 in institutional quarantine. To date, a total of 27,440 persons who tested positive for the virus have recovered. And with that, we've come to the end of this morning's newscast. I'm Kevin Smith. Thank you for listening.
Want value for your advertising dollar? Then place your ads on Kaieteur Radio's newscasts. Streamed live on 6 different mediums, reaching hundreds of thousands. Advertise today and watch your dollar grow. Call us on 225-8465 or 226-8210 today.